This is very simple, but if I can sort of capture like what it is that I've experienced in a way that's just like walking down the street, ways in which you feel unsafe, even if the threat isn't really overt or explicit, like it still sort of wears on you after a while.
Yeah.
And something very simple and mundane can like become your own personal horror movie. I feel like genre is about, hopefully surprising people and setting things up and then either playing into the trope that you're setting up intentionally or upending expectations in some way.
As an editor, it's my job to keep you engaged. I mean, it's all of our jobs as filmmakers to do that, but it's like, it's like you're sort of trying to keep like the rhythm and the engagement and people's attention and things like that. So I'm sort of thinking about, how much can we cheat without you knowing that we're cheating? And like, how can you feel like we're playing fair when we're constantly just like doing stuff behind our backs and things like that? So again, with this movie, it's sort of, I think that a lot of the trust may come through establishing the aesthetics and establishing the tone and sticking to it, letting you know what movie you're in and kind of keeping you along for the ride. Once we hook you, we can do whatever we want to you. And that's the idea, is that you will stay so that we can do that.
Yeah, keeping you emotionally grounded. I feel like that's whenever we sort of are losing our way a little bit with both Slut and this movie, I think are sort of, just getting it back to like getting into the head of our lead character, like what does she want? And yeah, I think, hopefully, even if you're going into this really lurid, violent territory that sometimes like stretches the bounds of belief, like I hope if you've established some type of like emotional grounding with your lead character, like people are willing to go on that journey. Some of the criticisms, are obviously it's him, like, and there's no twist at the end. And I'm like, well, that's sort of the point. Like she's pointing to this guy this whole time being like, it's him, it's him, it's him. And then, yeah, it's him. And the horror is that, she sort of is not believed and at times like doesn't even feel like she has total confidence because she's doubted so much. So yeah, I think there was a moment when the producers brought up the idea, like, do we need some kind of twist on this? And I think I fought pretty hard to say, no, we don't. Because whatever twist it is, like, I don't think it's really serving her story and serving, like, the emotional narrative of it. And yeah, like, we've seen the twists
The
before,
twist is that there is not a twist.
The twist is that there's no twist.
Yeah.